Time to find out what the most fun nations in EU4 are. The most fun nation, in my personal opinion, is Brandenburg. No freaking argument against it. It has the most beautiful color, the most beautiful shape at the start, and it also has one of the most amazing mission trees and the best expansion path. Also, you can form Prussia, so clearly the best nation in the game. But that's a little bit biased because I enjoy playing as Brandenburg, so let's go to the next nation, which is Byzantium. I love playing as Byzantium as well, so clearly I'm biased once more, but still, I promise you're not gonna have anything to complain about. Byzantium is insanely fun. You have a lot of fun dying off to the killing off the Ottomans, then using your overpowered mission tree to get that juicy 25% manpower till the end of the game and other stuff, as well as restore Justinian's empire or even the Roman Empire for that matter. Since we're in the general vicinity, we also have to talk about our good Lord and Savior Theodoro. Theodoro has the most awesome map sprites. No mission tree. You do have, however, the coolest map color. No other country has this amazing map color. Don't look at these areas, okay? Nothing there. Aside from that, you're the only Gothic nation. You have a special achievement where you have to take all of the Germanic provinces as Theodoro, because the Goths are a Germanic people that originate many years ago from the Swedish parts of Gotland, and they migrated on to these lands and then into the Roman Empire. Part of the reason the Western Empire was destroyed. And then you have the Eastern and the Western Goths, or the Ostrogoths and the Visigoths, that settled in Italy, the Ostrogoths, and Iberia, the Visigoths. This is what's left behind. These guys did not migrate with the rest of the Goths. So it's time for you to migrate with the rest of the Crimeans here. It would not be a most fun nations video without the country of Portugal. Why is that, you ask? Good question. That is because Portugal is a unique nation. It is the only nation that can start exploring pretty much all of the world from the start of the game because of their unique flagship, which allows them to do so. And not only that, you also have a really great mission tree and a really great set of national ideas, as well as you can expand into Iberia, easily kill Castile, expand into North Africa, and establish a massive Portuguese colonial empire, or morph into Brazil. You can also do that. Unlimited opportunities. It wouldn't be a fun nation video without the most fun nation in Italy, Florence. By the way, you have a video to this in the description as well. And Florence is definitely my favorite nation to be playing Toll as, alongside Holland, of course. But in the Italian peninsula, Florence is the king of playing Toll, that's for sure. A little bit of a harder expansion path at the start because of the extra aggressive expansion, but once the Italian peninsula nations, well, the North Italian peninsula nations leave the HRE, it's going to be a lot easier. You can still take over Bologna and either Lucca or Siena in the early game very easily. If you take Siena, you can also spawn in faceting because this is a glass province. The mission tree for Florence is tailored for playing Toll. Plus, if you culture convert, you can also get the other mission trees from Sardinia, Piedmont, or two Sicilies and so on. It's your choice, and then later on Italy as well. There's a lot of opportunities, and it's especially great for people that like to chill, not too hectic of a nation. I wouldn't be doing Shimazu justice if it was not in this list, because Shimazu, not only does it have a cool map color, it also is a super strong nation, probably the best ideas in the daimyos out of all the daimyos. I would personally say even better than Oda's ideas, and I know that's controversial, but I still stick to it, because you got infantry combat ability, tradition, army tradition decay, which is massive onto itself. You got morale of armies, production efficiency, discipline, land fire damage, trade steering, which is super powerful by the way, and tech cost reduction. Overall, Shimazu does definitely have insane ideas, both from a military perspective as well as from a economic one. It is essentially the Japanese Prussia. It does have a little bit of a harder start though. If you get trapped on the Kyushu island, it's going to be a bit tougher. So whenever you do attack Ouchi, try to take both the provinces. This way you have a guaranteed crossover into the rest of Honshu. If you have not watched my Ethiopia video, I highly recommend you do. Ethiopia received a massive boost in the Origins DLC a while back. Amazing mission tree. You can actually form Axum. You get a ton of unique modifiers. You change your tech group. It's the only nation in the game that can change the tech group via missions here. Well, not actually. There's a couple more. And you can also get until the end of the game manpower and true provinces, true faith provinces plus 30%. That is massive, by the way. And mixed in with the Coptic stuff, or if you change over to Orthodoxy, it's even better, by the way. Aside from the mission tree, you can also go Jewish. The only starting Jewish provinces are in Siam as well as Dembia. Easy expansion early on. A lot of gold mines right next to you. One in your vassal, one in Kaffa. More gold mines to the south. Very easy expansion into Africa, Arabia, and then later on into the Mamluks as well. Would not be complete without having Bohemia. Bohemia is very special. Not only is it essentially the same like Austria in the sense that it has a lot of missions that offers it personal unions, it also has modifiers until the end of the game, a lot of playing toll flavor as well, and you can get the faceting event easily triggered in Rudohori, which is a glass province. You get a very cool monument in Prague and one of the only gold mines in the mainland of Europe here in Keb, alongside the one in Intal. Is pretty much that's it. And then we have another one in Castile, but that's pretty far off, and the one in Hungary as well as Serbia. In my video, I managed to get all three of these gold mines. It's easy for everybody to do. Just snake your way, get Slovakia, go all the way south here, take the Balkans before the Ottomans do. You can essentially have literally all of these lands in 20 years, including the Polish and the Lithuanians under your PU, because of the mission tree that Bohemia has. It's insane. Super fun, super easy to go, a lot of money. You never have to struggle economically as Bohemia. You can also go and either become the emperor or disband the empire. Super easy because you have a lot of troops. Even the starting vassals have the extra troops, the extra forts that make it harder for people to siege you down. Also, you can form Austria if you want after and get their mission tree as well. But remember, don't ally them at the start. You're gonna have to humiliate them to do one of your missions. Watch my video. It's actually recently made for the latest update, so you're gonna enjoy it. Another super fun nation is Ayutthaya. Why is this nation so fun? Well, it got a lot of flavor a while back with the Leviathan DLC, its own mission tree, and most importantly, it can easily form Siam. Well, if you follow the mission tree, Siam is formed after the 1600s because you need absolutism, but you can bypass that by switching your culture to Lao culture, so you get all the Lao provinces from your neighbor of Landshang in the first war against them. You also kill off Lan Na, and in 5 years you can form Siam. Siam has the best non-horde ideas in the game by far. The ideas mixed in with the mission tree they have make them a massive contender both in multiplayer and single player games. And the best color, honestly, that toothpaste color, ooh, delicious. Last but not least, the great nation of Palembang. Cool map color, but most importantly, they can be pirates, yo. You're gonna get an event when you start the game. It's gonna ask you if you want to become a pirate or not. Become a pirate. You can raid the coastline. I literally got 1,000 ducats per raid, so that means every 10 years you get an extra 1,000 ducats from raiding the coastline in the Indonesian archipelago, since it is such a great area, such great lands. And then once you start raiding Ming as well, it's going to be even better. The play that you do with Palembang is you take provinces here and there. You don't need to go too big, it's your choice. Maybe take a few in India as well, snake your way around the world, and then once you start raiding the entire coastline of the world as a pirate, you get filthy rich. Now that you came here, you get a special ribbon. Did they inform you about the special ribbon? You get a ribbon that testifies to the fact you're never gonna get a girlfriend. Should have put a disclaimer on the videos if you watch and play EU4. That's it. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. If you don't, I'll know.